All right, my beautiful friends, here we go. We are together again at last. A lot of stuff going on as usual, and we have to talk. Look, here's how I see this unfolding here. Um, in a word, opportunity. Opportunity is abounding all around us, and we just heard from the World Bank this morning. I want to cover that too. So, so what's going on here? So let's start off with these markets. It's actually astonishing in the current environment. Really, it really is. So just yesterday, the Nasdaq hit yet another record high. We had a string of record highs with regard to the Nasdaq recently, and again yesterday, a new record high with regard to the S&P 500. So what does that mean? Well, guess what? We're officially in a new bull market. All right, we're going to take advantage of that. There's just no doubt about it. Um, the, the astonishing, again, I love that word, factor here is we're in an economic deep freeze. Now, again, this morning we heard from the World Bank. The World Bank is, again, not surprisingly at all, talking out of both sides of their mouth. What am I talking about? It's very interesting. It really is. Pay attention to this. So the World Bank is explaining that global debt is exploding and global poverty is skyrocketing. Now, this is including the United States, quite obviously. Now, the World Bank, they go on to explain that countries around the world are in dire need of loans. So explain this to me. You got out of their own mouth admitting that there's an issue with global debt, but meanwhile they stand ready to issue even more debt. This is the plan. All right, I've covered this at length to the point of nauseum. The fact that global debt is exploding, no secret to you. The fact that global poverty is skyrocketing is also no secret to you, because this is the end game final solution to create that two-tier society, and it's in our face. And again, they talk out of both sides of their mouth. Global debt is exploding, but we stand ready to issue more loans. I mean, people, you can't make this stuff up. But you see, this stuff goes in one ear of the general populace and right out the other, because they have no idea of who they are, what they're doing, why they're doing it. They don't even know their own name. People have been dumbed down on an epic scale. But this is what you can expect here. So where's the opportunity I started off with? If we understand that global debt is exploding, well, you know where the opportunities are. Gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. Let me talk about this. Of course, the stock market, because we're in a new bull market. Officially, we're in a new bull market. So, look, right out of the mouth of the World Bank, global debt is exploding, and and more debt is going to be issued. So, going back to what I've been explaining to you since forever, central banks must inflate to fulfill their end game. They must inflate, and they will. So right now, cryptocurrencies are under a little bit of pressure. I mean, Bitcoin is like 11,895. There's opportunity there. All the big cryptocurrencies are under a little pressure here. But if you're a crypto stacker, you are in the right spot here, and you need to consider adding to your positions. Now, with regard to physical gold and physical silver, you know my take since day one. You need to own these things, period, the end. And if we get a pullback, right now they're under a little bit of pressure, I would welcome that. And it would also be an amazing opportunity to add to existing positions. You understand? This is how you play the game. It could not be more simple. We're not here picking tops. We're not here picking bottoms with regard to cryptos, with regard to metals, even with regard to the stock market. All right, we just understand the mechanism underneath it. Understanding the mechanism underneath it gives us enormous power, all right, to take advantage of this entire thing. Period, the freaking end. It just can't be more easy for all of us. And, look, that's just the way it's going to go here moving forward. And, going back here to this U.S.-China trade deal again, we have not a single adult in the room We understand, and this might pressure stocks a little bit here. We understand that the talks have been postponed with regard to the U.S.-China talks on the phase one deal. And, and then, of course, you got President Trump out yesterday. He wants you to know it was him who decided to postpone these talks, and he has no intention of talking to China. Yeah, that's a real adult in the room. Look, like I explained to you, the president better hand Wall Street a gift, or he is going to lose this election in a hardcore way. Maybe he will. He still has a little time here. We were promised a deal, and not just Wall Street, the American people were promised a fair trade deal. He made it very clear, and he's correct, that the United States has been getting their butt kicked from China, by China, because again, they've been taking advantage of us for decades. And to the president's credit, he has decided to take action, but he's got nothing done except another Cold War. That's incredible, it really is. Can't make this stuff up, even if you tried to do it, but that's the mechanism here. So again, I want you to understand the environment you're in here. Opportunity abounds. It's everywhere. Understanding the root cause of the problem, understanding that, again, it's a situation where global debt is exploding, global poverty is skyrocketing here, and the World Bank, the IMF, they're all set to issue more loans. And let me, in case you don't know this, because you probably don't, the loans that get issued to whatever desperate nations are out there, would you be surprised to find out that these loans are in US dollars? Where does that come from? Yes, the Federal Reserve. It's incredible. It's so twisted, but again, if you understand the mechanism, it's just so simple. It's so simple to understand how it works, where it's going, and again, how you and me can make this entire thing work for us, because that's what we're going to do. I mean, look, most people are getting devastated. They're losing in a hardcore way. Those people that, again, do have 401k plans, investments in this market, that make money when the market goes up, they're going to do okay, but understanding that the market is priced in inflated dollars. So there's a trade-off here too. So that goes right back to my core, thesis. Bet against this debt, become your own central bank, hold hard assets, gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. It's incredible, people. Look, the dollar, again, is a dying asset. I'm going to keep repeating this because I keep getting people telling me how wrong I am. They guess they have no eyeballs to see what's going on here with the dollar. It's under pressure. The Fed's phasing it out. They have a new dollar ready to roll out. But again, they got to live in their delusion. And that's okay. They can live in their delusion, and I will rip their face off. Don't get in my way or my lion's way when we're trading this market, or any of you that are stackers. You're ripping the face off of this market too. Cryptocurrency, it's insane. If you've been getting into Bitcoin when I said to buy it, you've made you've made unbelievable amount of profit with regard to Bitcoin. If you got in when I told you 2,700, what are we at now? Almost 12,000. I mean, it's incredible. All right, look, that's it. Please share the video, get it out there. We're going to keep on top of this. I'm out of here.